Goddamn titties. Man, do I miss going out and seeing some titties. Are you off?
Dom, I can't even hear you.
At all.
Yeah. There you go.
Hello.
You went to the strip club and what?
In Texas, and that shit was fucking. They didn't even. Their titties weren't even out. They had pasties on.
That's gay.
What do you need to see the nipple?
I need to see the fucking
Thumbs, yeah.
the upside down smile. You know what I'm saying? The one that's down below, where the sun don't shine. That's the one I want to see.
The sun don't shine.
The sun don't shine.
Yeah, but you knew walking in that it wasn't full nude, right?
I forgot. I haven't been there since I was 18. So
Yeah, when you're 18, it was just.
yeah, I was like, you know what I'm saying, in that bitch. But now it's like, this is whack, dude. Like, I paid $20 to get.
See, I don't care about seeing the pussy, dude.
I want to see everything.
I need to be able to
Thing.
drink. I'd rather drink than just look at the pussy.
If that's the trade-off, I'd rather drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Can I go up a little bit? I'm sorry.
That tells you how much we
Yeah,
really
yeah.
give a shit about women.
Because
Yeah,
you can
a
see
little bit more?
pussy anywhere.
Right there, yeah. That's the
You
thing.
good? I don't care.
And plus, bad pussy without alcohol, what's the point? Because it's not like, you're not really seeing good pussy at a strip club.
No, it's
I
always
want to
beat
see
up.
it anyway. I don't care what it is.
Just because?
Just because. I want to see the vagina.
But if you had to trade that for drinking, you'd trade it?
Nah, I'll drink in the car and then come back in.
That's even worse.
That's even better.
That's the
more
move.
degenerate.
That's the move.
I like the spots to get around it where the bar is right next door.
Yeah. It's like you literally walk through like a doorway.
Yeah, it's fucking cheetahs and the bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great. But also, if that's your local bar, then you got to deal with strippers and creepers if you're hanging out at the bar.
And they're literally both every time you go in there.
Every
Every
time.
time I've been in the bullpen, it's that crowd. 100%.
I don't like that crowd.
Nah.
I don't like them.
Nah, it's uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. There are cool people that go to strip clubs, but it's rare and far between.
Nah, most of them are single dudes in their 50s who are just...
It depends on the strip
Desperate.
club. That's the key, I think.
Yeah.
But also the location of the strip club.
Yeah.
So like
Vegas strip clubs are different than everywhere else.
Yeah,
That's not even the same thing
Yeah.
almost, you know.
Nah.
that's the exception to the rule.
I wonder what those steak dinners on Tuesday is like. They got
The one
good
by my
steaks.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
I was thinking about it too, but I'm just like, that's just weird.
Dude, I got a burger. So there's Pacers has you get like a free burger and fries with a pitcher of beer on the weekdays.
I didn't know that, but all right.
Yeah, and Orlando Bloom and I went there on like a Monday, and we were watching it was opening day for baseball, so we were watching some baseball games there, and we were the only people in the fucking bar. Ordered the food, ordered the burgers, whatever. That night, I was like curled in the fetal position with stomach cramps.
Yeah. I just imagine like just some sweaty fat dude in the back, just like cooking burgers, just sweating on
It's the strippers coming there after they get off the stage, and they got their glitter everywhere.
What the dudes like? I don't knock every guy who goes to strip club or hang out there because for sure there's like good people that, you know, they're chill. But the guys that work at strip clubs often they creep me the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like which guys, though?
Like
all of
any-
them?
all of
DJs,
them.
security, bartenders?
the manager especially.
The managers,
yeah.
all of them, for some reason it just creeps me out.
The bouncer is usually like the door guy is usually kind of normal. I feel like the most at least.
Yeah, but they're all just trying to pluck them.
Oh, of course.
That's the whole move.
That's the game. Get them hooked on drugs. Get them drunk.
We're not pimping.
No, it's not about pimping. It's about keeping them perpetually broke, so they have to come back.
You mean broke morally? Because these bitches aren't broke.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Well,
They're all driving Benzes.
They get money, but money come, money go. They're not like investing that shit and making sure they're preparing for the
Yeah,
future.
they're buying Bitcoin, dude.
It's fast money. They
Bitcoin.
get that shit and they spend it on stupid shit, drugs, alcohol. You know, their 3 kids.
Yeah, we have a friend of the show who's a stripper, and she buys a lot of our T-shirts.
Yeah, stupid shit.
I see it on the thing. I'm like, oh, that's her name again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and then 20 minutes later, I'm not even kidding. 20 minutes later, it'll be like 3 more.
After a long weekend, go to the shop.
Yeah.
Get everything. We need more strippers, obviously, buying shit.
Yeah, of course. Everyone hates and loves strippers.
I know. I would. Would
who
you? Would you date a stripper?
I could date a stripper if I knew her prior to stripping, and she was legit. You know what I mean? Like
What-
a legit.
What if you didn't know her, but you didn't meet her at the strip club?
That might be it. You might be able to get away with that, but it'd have to be, you know, the circumstance of how I met her. But you have to know this chick.
Are you talking about being in an exclusive relationship with a stripper? Or just hanging out? And
Yeah. What?
What do you fuck? Dating is a vague.
What would the objection be? Would you fuck a stripper? Yes.
No, I'm saying dating could mean like you're just fucking going out and having sex,
it could
or
also-
you're
it
in a
could also
monogamous
mean-
relationship.
It could also mean you're in an open relationship. I'm saying, yeah, you date, that's your girlfriend. You hold her hand and you bring her home to
See,
mom
I
and
don't
dad.
define
Whoa.
that as dating.
I'm not saying that
That's
specific.
not
No, no,
dating.
no.
That's not dating to me.
I'm not saying you're literally holding her hand. I'm just using that as an example.
I was
It's
of
a
gonna
like-
say,
euphemism.
We
Yeah.
don't fucking hold hands. You don't want to run off all the other chicks out there. She walks behind you
No,
3
yeah.
fucking feet. Don't look at me when I'm in the streets
in a burqa.
in a burqa.
No, I don't think there are very many dudes who could legitimately say that they can date a stripper or a porn star or whatever.
Like I said, I think I could. I would just have to stay away from the.
Oh, you could never go to work.
Nah.
In
No.
fact, don't ever, if you're dating, I know we haven't started the show yet, but if you're dating a girl at all, don't go to her work.
No.
It may be events, but I would even avoid those.
Yeah.
I remember when I was working at a hotel, my ex came to visit because she lived around the corner, and she brought like some food that she had made, and so she was just dropping it off, and I was kind of busy helping a customer, and the manager walked up to her because she was waiting by the front desk, and not even the manager, she was just a supervisor, walks up and explains to her that she's not allowed to come into the lobby. And I was like, and so I didn't know all this happened. And then my girlfriend at the time texted me. She's like, yeah, like she was super rude. And afterwards, like she had gotten the food from her and then gave it to me later. And I was like, don't ever fucking talk to my girlfriend.
Why did
like
she have?
that.
Why was she such a cunt about it?
Just some stupid fucking shit. And I was like, don't ever talk to anybody I know like that.
Don't ever talk to me if my son ever.
One of my
But
favorite memes. of
I
all
was
time.
I was so fucking shocked. Like how the fuck? Like what? Like
That's just unnecessary.
yeah, completely unnecessary.
I mean, even if it was something that she was violating a quote unquote policy, you could still pull her aside and say, look, this is really appreciated, but we don't generally like significant others coming into the place of
You
business.
probably shouldn't even say it to her.
Yeah, you should
You
say it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, all she should have said to her
Exactly.
was, "Hi, I'm so and so. Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take this to Alex.
And then
Thanks."
and then later it'd be like, hey, you probably shouldn't have your
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
stopping by. Like, cool, fine, whatever. You're
Fucking-
stupid, but yeah.
Fucking cunt.
You fucking cunt.
All right, do we have enough questions? Start the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're Gucci.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Tasteless Gentlemen. Dominic, Alex,
Yep.
Scoop, Ziggy, what up? And yours truly. We're doing Why Do Bitches today, correct?
Turn up.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But first, this show is brought to you by William Painter Sunglasses.
Again?
As always. Again. Oh, and a bunch of people asked in the comments on YouTube, and I got some messages on IG about shipping to Australia. That is fixed. You can still use the discount code FUCKSCOOP for $25 off. I made sure that was still there.
$25 off?
$25 off. They are some of the best sunglasses on the planet. Titanium, made out of what is it called? Airplane titanium. Is there a difference there? I don't know.
Yeah, there's some carbon fiber titanium stuff.
Something. But you can look on Amazon. You can go to their website. I think there's over 1,000 5-star reviews, which is pretty much unheard of for any product. Anyway. And the other sponsor of the show is us.
Yeah.
Shop.tastedgentlemen.com. We changed the website because it was retarded.
Fair.
It was hard. I couldn't even remember how to spell it. I think I spelled it wrong on the last show. Doesn't matter. You can just go to our website. There's a ton of t-shirts. I put up 7 yesterday. The day before I put up 3.
Get the John Travolta, Nick Cage one.
The John Travolta
Yeah.
one's pretty good. If you guys saw that meme with the angry grandpa with the surfer? Yeah,
I saw the shirt too.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it's a shirt now.
Yeah, I made. So I was trying to make that a shirt for a long time, but it's hard because of the way I couldn't make
There's
it.
a lot
look-
going on.
There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of words. But I think I kind of made it work. A bunch of them sold yesterday. If you guys want to go check that out. Anyway, we'll do discount. We used Gape. That one's still, people are still using Gape from like many shows
So
ago.
take it off.
Nah, leave it. Leave. We'll go with Gape again.
All right.
I love a gaping asshole. So use Gape for show people. It'll be 20%, which is, we're basically giving it to you for free. That hurts us really badly.
Pretty
I'm
much,
actually
yeah.
going to immediately regret saying this on the show.
But for people to show 20%, awesome. Yeah.
Can we get William Painter to make some sunglasses for Ziggs? please.
That would be fucking hilarious.
All you got to do is get the thing to go behind it. or
Yeah,
whatever.
you just do the strap.
The
Urkel
Urkel string?
strap. The Urkel string. But you know what's funny about that little string? Very useful. It seems, you know what I mean? Like it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, because you don't
ever-
have to do what I'm doing right now, which
Yeah.
is hang them on your shirt.
That's how I've lost or broken every
Oh
pair
yeah,
of sunglasses.
because
I've
when you
ever
bend
had.
over, they just fall.
There was a day where I was out drinking in PB, day drinking, obviously, and I lost my first pair, and then went into a store and bought another pair.
Those
and
little
then,
$3,
Yeah.
whatever, $6 sunglasses.
and then lost those. Like the first pair I lost were expensive,
Right.
and then I got the shitty ones, and then I lost those like an hour later.
Isn't it the worst though when you lose a good pair of sunglasses and then you go buy a shitty pair and you
Yeah.
realize how shitty those fucking
Yeah, there's a big
they're
difference.
so bad. It's so
Yeah,
bad.
texture and feel.
That's a
alone.
valid point. We should bring back the
The
straps.
string, yeah. My uncle wore one. I mean, he was probably 30 with the first time I saw it, and he still does it.
Yeah.
Useful though. You just drop
It's
it off
like a
your head.
fanny pack, dude.
That I need to bring. I have a nice leather fanny
Well,
pack.
you guys have heard what's called a jammy pack or whatever?
What?
I have not.
No.
Continue.
Jammy pack is it's got speakers in it, and you can plug your phone into it so you can blast music.
Oh, so they can
I was-
listen to my hentai porn.
So you can, yeah, exactly. So you can hear them talking to your mom.
So they can listen to my mom yell at me how much of a disappointment I am.
I'm still waiting for the sunglasses where you can see through walls.
That'll be great. You guys remember the glasses that had mirrors on the side? They were extra
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
and they're like spy
Spy,
glasses. Dude, I thought those were so fucking cool when I was a
they
kid.
were cool.
They were cool, but if you look at them now, it
Not
looks
as cool as
retarded.
they
Those-
were once were.
Those spy magazines were like the coolest.
I loved
fucking
it.
Shit.
Or Home Alone with the what was it, Talk About?
The Talk Boy.
Talk Boy, yeah, dude.
The voice changer.
No. Remember he had the little thing and you could record and then
Yeah.
play back.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
change your
yeah,
voice
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, we change it back. That's right.
I
yeah.
did have one of those Scream voice changers for a while.
Those are awesome.
Those are sick.
I
yeah.
should get one of those again.
Yeah, the best. You got to get the one that actually plugs into the phone. That's
Right.
the legit
We should just
one.
do a whole show in those voices.
I've thought about it because I looked at the laws in regards to prank calls, and it's only FCC that says you can't broadcast prank calls.
They're kind of rude though. I mean, calling up Chinese restaurant and hacky as fuck.
The real way to do it would be to have people who listen to the show set up their friends on a prank call.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So if you guys want to, I guess we could. You would have to message us and set up a prank call and give us a premise or something about them that we would be able to hassle them on.
Can you smell that? It smells like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
It's in the wind. It's blowing in over the hills.
I'm telling you, it's only FCC that
I was
says you
just
can't.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck with the FCC though.
No.
It's not. It's only.
They can't do it the internet.
Yeah, they
Speaking
can't
of
do it the
FCC, let's talk about why do bitches do the dumb shit that they do.
With it.
Dom, you got him on deck? Ready?
I got one.
Yeah.
From my man Dan Zig. Why do bitches find the need to repopulate?
Yeah, that's a good question, Danzig, you fucking idiot.
For the same reason we find the need to plug our dick in every hole.
Every fucking hole.
Every hole.
Sucking and fucking.
Speaking of gape, there's nothing better when you pull your dick out of a gaping asshole and shoot a jump shot.
What was it, the Hershey Kiss nut? Boink.
Got another one from V-Bowl Sok.
Dom, can we just do a show where you're just reading names off?
Yeah, right.
We can.
He's
I'm
like
with it.
Lebronius Jamison.
Why bitches be hoeing but want respects?
That's a good question.
You
That's a
can't
good
have
question.
respect and be hoeing.
You can't do both.
Yeah.
A lot of people do both. Like
It depends on how you do it.
it does. Yeah. I guess if you acknowledge it, right, then you get respect, right? Like if you're just like I'm a hoe and that's what I do. I
Like
hoe.
you're saying if you accept it?
Yeah, and she doesn't try to hide it like I don't put ass shots on Instagram. Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, we had that conversation.
But also, if you go over the top in talking about your honess,
Yes.
then you're like the douchebag of women.
There is douchebags of women.
Like that's the same thing if a dude's like, man, I fuck.
right. Yeah,
I crushed
yeah.
so much pussy last
yeah,
weekend.
it's like the overtly hetero male.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's no different.
That's a good point. Or posting. I've seen this quite often where people post messages from guys on their fucking Instagram. It's like shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Oh, like when
Especially
they
if you
get
put-
something from a dude that's offensive.
Yeah, and half of them aren't even that bad. I
Yeah.
understand a dick shot or a dick pic. I get it. You know, you don't talk to this person all of a
That's
sudden.
like basically sexual assault.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I get that. But some dude who just wants to hang out is like, damn, you have a great body. All right, he didn't just rape you in a back alley.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Plus, you wanted that.
Of course, I want that.
Yeah.
If someone hits me, some dude is like, damn, you got a nice body. Thanks, bro.
Hey, bro, you're looking pretty thick.
Thanks, bro.
You can't have it both ways.
You can't.
You know?
Can't. Yeah, you can't like play in the mud and then get
I mean,
all
you
mad.
can have it both ways, but don't call fucking dudes out like that, because then you're a fucking hypocrite. When you're getting the attention that you are putting yourself out there to get, you can't fucking complain.
Plus, women who are like really attractive and know they're attractive, they don't get as much attention because dudes are intimidated by it. I think a lot.
That's real, yeah.
Yeah.
So like women who are, it's always women who aren't that attractive. They're attractive, but they're not that attractive.
And that's why you got to shoot your shot with the super hot chicks.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they never get hit on. Because
I've heard that from a lot of attractive women.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't.
And they also can't get a relationship because they're dead fish in bed.
dead fish.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier.
Like an Asian porn. Half those Asian girls in those porns making weird noises.
They do. I don't like it.
And they do that in real life. I've been to
Or when they
Japan.
dress, or when they dress like the little school kids and make the
yeah.
noise. I don't know.
I like that.
Like,
And they speak like those weird Japanese
yeah,
words.
it's
Yeah.
so it's
Those
not-
weird Japanese.
those
mean
weird
their
Japanese words.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna insult an entire language in one fell swoop.
Yeah. But I mean, let's be real. Like, the Asian languages are like the odd ones out.
Really?
What do you mean, odd ones out? How so?
Racist.
I mean, almost every other language has like its same root.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
have
yeah.
the same root words.
Latin
Oh yeah, like
root.
Latin. Yeah.
And then there's the Asian ones.
Yeah.
And then there's the Asian ones over there.
Like half the
Fucking-
world.
yeah, literally,
I was
probably half the world.
I was listening to a comedian, an Asian comedian, talking about it, and he's like, you couldn't even do an alphabet song for the Asian languages.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Do you think that fucking hot chicks just really aren't good in bed because they don't have to be? Because
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
got to be some
Yes.
hot chicks in the world that just love
it's
to fuck.
like I'm not a good looking dude, so I had to develop a personality. It's the same thing.
And you got to eat that box.
Yeah, and you got to eat the box.
And it's same thing. You know, like really fat chicks, they suck a mean
Boy, I
dick.
tell you what.
And they love it.
some of the best.
Dom,
The best around.
Dom, it sounds like you have some experience with this.
Definitely. I had a couple fat ones. And I was like, damn, A1 penetrating.
Yeah.
Like, how big are you? I'm like,
Hey,
as
let's
wide
not
as
get, let's not get into the details. I'm the biggest size.
He's like 6'50".
Hey, man.
She hasn't been out. She's got the bed sores.
Yeah.
He's like standing on her fucking lumps like
Yeah.
a Jabba the Hutt, getting his dick sucked.
A man in the desert will drink the Mirage. I mean, come on. That's no stopping me. Come on. Yeah. Seriously, I don't know. Your aversion to hooking up with larger women is
my aversion.
yeah. It's depriving you of some great blowjobs.
I've had plenty of great blowjobs.
Yeah, Bradley's like 130. This fat bitch.
Yeah, right.
She's like 5'11", 130. He's like, you fucking pig.
The craziest thing too is that there are women who you'll meet at a bar and they have like huge tits. They look like they might be fat, and then you get them home and you get them naked and they're not fat at all.
He has the sneaky body.
Yes, it's amazing, and they're getting passed over left and right.
I feel like it's rare though.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is rare.
I feel like it's more common. I think it's more common that you get a woman home who you think has a nice body, and then they're just like kind of flabby and meh.
I think that's insanely common.
Yeah.
Well, because everything's all packaged up nice and tight when they're out.
Yeah.
Then when they get
Yeah.
naked, it's like
Check out
black.
that waist trainer.
They have those small titties which are saggy at the same time.
What the Spanx?
I don't know what the
Spanx?
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spanx. That's some bullshit.
It is.
And if,
But they have
a
men's
dude-
Spanx now.
I know, but if you knew your boy was wearing Spanx, like, really?
You wouldn't go out with your boy if he was wearing Spanx.
Yeah, like I've seen the chest one that even has like fake
Yeah.
abs. Like, really?
I want to. I kind
Yeah.
of. You know what I
Wait,
wanna
so like
do?
if a chick were to run her fingers across your stomach, you'd have
Yeah.
abs?
Yeah, little pool party
Oh
abs.
my gosh.
I want to go out.
Wow.
I want to go out one night with one of those and try to pull a girl back and see the reaction.
Creep the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get away from me, you fucking
There's
weirdo.
no way she's fucking you when you take your shirt off and you have that underneath.
For sure, but it's the same disappointment.
It's no different. Yeah, you're right.
when you bring a girl home and she's got the Spanx on. You're
But
like,
that the promo, come on now. This is what the girls do. They go to the bathroom and just jam that thing in their purse.
jam it in their vagina if they got nothing.
Yeah, or they throw it out the window.
That's the whole. Excuse me, let me get ready.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah. While she drops that shit in the bathroom.
While she magically gains 15 pounds just by getting naked.
Still fucking though.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I like to talk some shit about some girls doing, but I'm still
Yeah,
fucking.
you're pot committed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Had
yeah,
sex.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
If you just want to get that fucking poison out, that's it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, that's true. You can't make any decisions before you get poison out.
No.
I don't
And it's
care
like,
what it is.
As soon as you get the poison out, then you're just like,
Yeah. Before you go
Of
buy a
course.
car, fucking shoot a rope.
Before you do
You're
it,
like,
yeah.
I don't even like Chargers.
I don't even need a car.
Before you decide what you want for lunch.
Yeah.
Shoot a rope. That's true. You probably picked a salad.
The healthy option.
all right. Next question comes from Ashish Sharma. He asks, why do bitches want to celebrate Women's Day? Why to celebrate a day of inferiority? Inferiority. What is it?
Inferiority.
Inferiority.
I don't know. Judging by that question, he might be a little inferior intellectually.
Why do they want to celebrate Women's Day?
Isn't it pretty much like a Hallmark thing? Like, is it really like where is this?
When did we all like every fucking other day is something? When did this start?
And there is
like it's
there is
National
a men's
Puppy Day. It's
yeah.
National Rock Poster Day. Oh, it's National Black Guy Day.
and they have calendars.
Hey.
You know, every fucking day it's something.
They
National
do.
Cat Day.
National Donut Day.
What the
they,
fuck?
They have calendars where every day has like the thing that it is. Like
When did this start?
that's what I'm saying. Who's naming these
Yeah,
things?
yeah, that's what I also want to know.
Because it's not
Who's
the-
declaring
it's
these
not-
days?
It's not the government, is
I
it?
picture like the Wizard of Oz going, today would be National Donut Day.
By the way,
what
fully
the fuck,
fully
dude?
support Donut Day.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be
Like,
real here.
But I mean, Pizza Day, Donut Day, whatever day.
I support anything that has to do with like food and alcohol. Cool.
Is there an International Men's Day though?
There is.
There
Wait,
is.
what day is it?
When is it?
I forget, but yeah, there
Let's
is.
go fucking protest.
Right?
Let's go. That's what I don't understand. I think that's probably what he's getting at is the protesting. It turned into something else now where it's not just like we celebrate women, we love women. I'm sure some people are doing that, but
Yeah.
there's like protests and shit.
Let's do on International Men's Day. Let's just go to a parade with our dicks out.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
rapey as fuck.
What I loved about yesterday being International Women's Day is seeing the fucking copious amount of women on Instagram who thought that it gave them a right or justified them showing off more of their tits and ass because it's like, look at me, I'm free, and then they'll post some fucking stupid bullshit about I come from a long line of strong women. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah,
You
no,
just
you
want to
don't.
show your ass on the internet, you dumb whore.
Your mom sat in front of an oven and shat out babies.
Shut up!
what do you
Mama
mean?
was a hoe.
It's just the fuck. Just be honest. Just don't be a bullshitter. Fuck.
There's a model.
Your grandma was not Rosie the Riveter.
No, exactly, dude.
Chill the fuck out.
Rosa Parks and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
There was a model that I follow on Instagram that she posted. She went out to the desert, covered herself in duct tape except for her like
Oh, that
titties.
sounds comfortable.
Yeah, and then she walks out and she's taking all these photos, and then it's a video of her talking about women and what what is this?
What does that have to do
I don't
with
even see the art value in this. It's just weird. Like, what is the purpose?
She wanted to go take some photos in the desert with duct tape to show how hot she
and
is.
titties were out on Instagram.
Yeah.
Titties out on Instagram. Now, I'm assuming it's going to take now, but maybe they'll just consider it art and no.
Hey, hit me with that after the show.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
But how are the titties though?
I mean, they're great. Yeah, I mean, she was like supermodel body though, so it's not.
Yeah, so it's skinny.
It's not
Smaller
those those
titties,
big ass titties like Dom likes.
Not those big old juicy god titties that just rumble in the wind. You motorboating son of a bitch.
Play them bongos.
When you slap them and they ripple.
Yes.
Dom, is titty fucking one of your favorite things to do since you love boobs?
Nah, I'm not
Really?
into that. Yeah, it's pretty whack to me.
Huh.
It feels kind of weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it is.
stupid. I'd rather just.
It feels weird because you're rubbing your asshole on some chick's stomach.
Like a dog across
Exactly.
the carpet.
That's why it's always felt weird to me. I'm like, this just can never be 100% comfortable.
And you know your asshole's not clean.
Yeah, of course
Not
not.
a dude on the planet with a clean asshole. Fuck out of here. How do gay guys do it?
The only reason you titty fuck is just is it's like a power thing.
Sometimes I like
It's a-
throwing it in
it's a-
just
it's a
because to
power
add it
move.
to my repertoire.
Yeah. And because you want to shoot a load onto her neck.
That's always fun.
It's like being a pro skateboarder. You just like, I want the move.
Yeah.
It's not I'm going to use it. I just want to know how to do it.
It's like when you look at your sexual encounter as a checklist. You're like, I did that. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't titty fuck.
Yeah.
Throw that one in there.
For sure. When you start checking those off as you get older, it does feel good though.
It does.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
an accomplishment.
I got that one.
For sure.
Well, you gotta have one of those those checklists on the in your room next to the bed, and
Like a dry erase board.
Yeah, and like, and the funny thing is like if you're in the heat of the moment, you bring your girl back, she wouldn't even notice it or pay attention to it.
Of course not.
But then right after, if you just started checking everything off,
Girls don't notice anything because they're too worried about themselves and their
at that
fucking
point, yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Their whole life is anxiety. I don't understand. They just walk around anxious and worried about what other people are thinking. I know I'm going off on a bit of a tirade, not what you were talking about.
Hey, preach on, bro.
But it drives me fucking nuts. Every girl I know is so worried. They get in their own little bubble and they can't even live their life because they're so inside their head.
because they hear other women talking.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
it's always other women.
Yeah.
It's not fucking us. It's not dudes.
When the way women gossip and the way women talk about other people, when they hear that and they hear it all the time, that's going to make you self-conscious.
And then they blame it on dudes.
Yeah.
And like
society.
We made that comment earlier about, we get back and she's gained 15 pounds or whatever, right? They would turn that on us like that, but we don't care. No. You will still wife a bitch like that. You will love and cherish her.
We're not the ones telling you to wear Spanx.
I mean, there's just different degrees of women that you'll fuck in your date and whatever, and you give and take what's good and what's bad about them, and you weigh it against everything else, and you're like, oh, I'll date this one.
But that's my point, though.
Yeah.
But we're not the ones fucking.
No, yeah.
Yeah. It's you.
There is a guy out there for every woman. If you're overweight, it's a black dude.
We have Dom.
If you're an overweight woman and you want to get that good looking dude, and you feel like you're getting shut out by all the good looking dudes you really want, just date a black guy.
I mean, you fucking asshole. I just got my dick sucked one time.
What's next, Dom?
Joe Donovan asks, why do bitches say, I don't need a man, I'm a strong, independent woman, then ask their male friends to help them move? I had a chick do that to me before. She was always talking about how independent she was, and then she needed help fucking making her computer chair. And then like she realized like what was going on. She kind of just broke down and cried like, I always need a man. It's just,
Are you
I wish I could. I was like, yeah, bitch, like we're here for a fucking reason. You can't even put a computer chair together.
And that's not something crazy.
No.
That's not like you need physical strength.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was hard for me
I'm
too.
not saying it's easy, but I just mean you might be able to figure it out.
I love the fact that she cried.
Yeah, she broke down. Fucking
Women just want men to be around to do everything for them.
When it's convenient.
I don't even. What do you mean? Like
I'm saying only when they specifically need a dude. Otherwise, they don't want dudes around. That's when they start saying that there's the fucking independent. I feel like the independent woman thing is so cliche now, dude.
Yeah. It's also a mask. It's complete bullshit. All that I'm an independent. I mean, but the thing is, guys are not like overall. It's a give and take thing. So like, we need something out of you, pussy.
Yeah.
And you need something out of us.
Everything else.
Everything else.
yeah.
So it's all bullshit, though. I'm a strong, independent woman. Like, maybe, but there's not that many of those. And you're probably not one of them. There's not that many Tom Cruises.
Plus, having a job and living on your own does not make you independentness. Like that's living. Like,
That's
normal.
called being an adult.
Yeah, it's called life. What do you mean?
I
Like,
pay my rent. I pay all my... Okay.
good. Good for you.
Yeah, so does everybody else.
Yeah.
Good
That's
for you.
ridiculous that we live in a society, though, where that's considered a virtue and an attribute.
Yeah,
Paying for
especially-
your own shit.
Especially if you don't live in California. If you live in
Yeah.
San Diego, I mean, you got to do a little hoeing
Yeah,
on the
that's
side. I get it.
Do what you gotta do to
Yeah,
make
what you
ends
gotta
meet.
You want to get your free dinner every once in a
Yeah,
while.
you got to beat a dick. I get it. No. Suck a dick in a car real quick. I get it.
Mama's got bills to pay.
Oh, that's one thing that drives me nuts. When chicks call themselves mama.
Yeah.
I had an ex-girlfriend that would call herself mom. Mama's hungry.
Mama's about to be single.
Mama's gonna go dining on her own.
Or I saw T-shirts the other day that said, it was a bunch of shit like a mama whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Stop calling yourself mama. Like if I walked around, I'm like, Daddy's hungry.
It's just weird when you refer to yourself as that in the third person.
Right? Yeah. Creepy.
But
bitch.
do call me daddy. When
Oh
we're in
yeah,
bed.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can muster up a poppy, ooh,
But don't be busting out that gringo poppy shit. No.
You got the Papi,
Yeah, no.
papi.
If you can't speak Spanish, don't do it.
Well,
We got another one.
Yep. James Lowe asked, why do bitches gotta be complaining about shit you did 10 years ago when they're doing the shit now?
I feel like every question just comes down to being hypocrites.
Fuck yeah. Huge hypocrites.
I really
Huge
do.
hypocrites.
Yeah.
It's always a problem. Everything's always a problem too.
See, I wish I knew more about that question, like what he's specifically talking about, because I think it'd be easier to answer.
Yeah, you didn't get any
I mean,
detail.
anytime you do something, then they just bring up some old shit to. It's like a whataboutism. Like you okay, you're mad at this, but I'm gonna bring up some other shit that you did.
It's all
10 years
distraction
ago. Yeah.
from their shit, and that's a lot of times the same thing with crying. There's some not all chicks. There's some chicks that cry on command. He's like, this is not even a serious conversation.
Yeah.
I
I
think
feel
we
like they cry
talked
for
about it.
sympathy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, bitch, you just
Yeah,
doing
but
this-
after once you do it long enough, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
It's the stop the breakup.
No
cry.
joke. There are numerous times with some of my exes when they cry, and I just fucking walk out of the room. I'm like, I'm not even dealing with you right
Yeah.
now.
There's no point.
Nah.
And if
It's just the boy who cried wolf. You do it often enough,
Yeah.
and eventually it's not going to mean anything.
But I bet it's something that they do. It's ingrained though, because when you're a little girl,
You learn.
and like if you have a daughter and she cries in front of you, you pick her up, you carry her around.
It's like when he whines. If I
Yeah.
fucking give him something, he knows.
yeah, you carry him around like a little baby, pet his head.
Fucking put his William Painters on and a little pacifier.
We gotta get those.
What's it called? The method of raising a child where when the baby cries, you don't do anything.
Oh, that wasn't Meet the Parents,
the
but
Parents,
like Ferberizing.
Yeah, I think it was
Is that real though?
it's real. It turns out it's horrible.
Yeah.
Where the baby's crying, you just ignore it.
Yeah.
You just ignore it.
What the?
They
fuck?
grow up to be serial killers or
Yeah,
something.
pretty much.
Like, why would you do that?
It's to teach them to like not.
Because it's 2018 and everything is wrong.
Yes. I mean, it would make sense when the kid's 4, so you don't give in to every single.
It's like those weird fucking mothers who breastfeed their kids until they're fucking like 8.
They should be shot.
Dude, that's so. Have you seen like
So
the
creepy.
documentaries on those fucking women?
It's so creepy.
Like the kid's standing up and
Yeah.
she's like,
It's like it's like halftime.
fucking so gross.
It's like halftime at his soccer game.
It's
Man, I remember when I used to get oranges. What the?
yeah, Capri Suns and oranges.
wait, why is Billy getting titties?
I want some titties.
I want titties too at halftime.
That's so.
I think that says more about the mom than it does the kid.
Of course it does.
Right.
The kid's not saying I need
Yeah.
fucking titties.
I mean, he'll end up fucked up down the road.
Of course
but
he will.
Probably.
You think so?
Probably end up.
He'll end up like Dom,
Yeah, I know,
obsessed
I was
with
about to
tits.
Titty boy, Z Lords and the titty boy.
We in here.
What you got?
Steve Lyman asks, why do bitches fuck their friends' exes so easily?
That's
I rarely hear about guys doing it, but with bitches, it seems to be common.
yeah.
There's a
100%.
code. But it's because there's a threat of physical violence. That's always with guys. I'm not saying that you're going to punch somebody or whatever, but there's always a threat that a dude could do something like that. It's always in the background. There's no threat like that the other way.
I just
Did
think
you guys
fuck-
ever fuck one of your friends' exes or anything like that?
Nah, I don't respect. I don't do that shit.
That's
to
what.
my
That's
friends.
what I think it comes down to. Yeah, there's the concept of getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
But I think honestly, and we've discussed this, dudes we're more loyal, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I would, if it depends on how close I was to my friend, but most likely I would never do that.
I fucked
Ever.
a couple, but after asking,
Yeah.
and it was like way late.
like if it's 5 years later and
Yeah.
then you ask,
Yeah.
no, by all means, you got a green light.
I hooked up with my roommate's ex, and we were friends, but like
Wait, while you guys live together?
yeah.
Oof.
But so
Danger.
yeah, we were friends, but only because we were roommates. I guess would be the way
Yeah.
to put it. Like we had a lot of
I get that,
a lot of
yeah.
mutual friends anyway. But as soon as the guy moved out, like I never talked to him again. It was that.
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah. No,
that
I've
kind
had
of
many of
friendship.
those over
Yeah.
the years.
But I mean, at the time, I considered him a friend, so I guess you could say, that I did. But it was also at a point in time where we were like 19 years old, and everything was just a free for all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like people were just drunk nonstop. It was just life was just a big party, and you just kind of did whatever. But I remember I would have to sneak her out like super early in the morning.
I had a friend that fucked a friend's wife, and he like only way he kind of got away with it is because he was like a higher rank, so he's like always threatening him like, "Hey, motherfucker, you
That's
say these
fucked
things."
up.
Damn,
Fucking savage.
that's
yeah,
cold.
me too.
Yeah, right?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. to not only have the fact that he fucked your wife hanging over your head, but to know that you can't do jack shit about it.
That's like a serious cuck situation.
That's rough, man.
That's like
It
Fuck.
only happens to white dudes.
That's
Dude was white. I was like, boy, if you don't punch that fool in his fucking mouth.
Was the dude black that fucked his wife?
Yeah, the Mexican guy.
Ah, damn it. It would have been so much better if he was black.
Dude, I just
Superior
think
nigga.
I think chicks will do that without even really a hesitation. I think they'll do it no problem.
To fuck a friend or fuck a friend.
Yeah.
I think it's because women are so competitive.
That and they get it's attention. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm getting attention. It doesn't matter from whom. I'm just getting attention. So I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that would happen so fast. So
Yeah.
You're right though. It
Without a
wouldn't-
second thought.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you fuck
Not all girls, but I would say a large majority.
I've
yeah.
heard from fucking female friends of mine,
Yeah.
you know, that they've either done shady shit like that or they know someone who's done shady shit
Right.
like that. It's
That's why
not
I wanna
uncommon.
I don't want to get married, man. Like, that shit-
You don't want somebody above you fucking your wife and then
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
it over
in your
your
own
head.
house that you pay for. Like, I gotta kill
In
everybody.
your own
Everybody,
in your own
everyone.
bed.
Dying.
Everyone, the neighbors,
Everyone's dying.
everyone's getting it.
Yeah, the dog.
That's when you get,
Me at the end. Like, fuck it, we're all
Well,
going.
you got after you kill the dog, you got to kill yourself.
that's when you got to go fuck him.
What, the dog?
Oh, well, maybe
Ziggs, cover your ears.
maybe both.
Cover your ears.
You gotta go get dominance. You gotta reclaim your dominance.
That's true though, man. Fucking like, what? Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get her. Like, how do you live?
Yeah, I'd lose my mind.
And yeah, that would make me so mad. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't for sure wouldn't kill anybody, but
I'm killing.
If a girl,
And I'm claiming insanity. Like, it's just gonna sit there like to the police.
Just like covering yourself in your own feces.
what would your response be right now? I mean, if some girl cheated on you, not necessarily a wife, but I mean, do you feel like you would just be like, I'm done, like that's it, over? Or,
my head fucking pops off. You cheat on me, I cheat on you.
Yeah, basically.
or I mean, you would just end it at that point, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I would. I don't know. I would probably just end it and not even. That would be it. I wouldn't even revisit it. I would just be like, "You're."
Would
you're
you be?
done.
Would you be mad?
No,
Yes.
I wouldn't be mad.
It's hard to say when
because
you-
I wouldn't even give them the satisfaction of giving them that energy. Like,
But
I wouldn't do it.
It's also a hypothetical where you can't really say because right now you're not emotionally invested.
Yeah.
Where like if you're in a relationship, you might react a completely
No, but
different
that's
way.
what I'm saying. I'm putting myself in that position of being emotionally invested. Like, I would say 10 years ago, I'd probably lose my shit and be devastated and heartbroken.
Listen to Dashboard.
But now, honestly, it's just one of those things like, you fucked up. If you were going to make that mistake, well, that's your problem, not mine. You know, it sucks, and I'd be bummed about it, but I'm not going to sit there and fucking mope. What's the point?
Yeah, it's like a thing that she has to live with. Like,
Yeah.
you don't really have to live with it.
Exactly.
I remember
And then
a family friend of ours like let this person they didn't really know borrow a bunch of money, like 10 grand or something like that. And I remember at dinner they were all talking about it. Not the person that was borrowed the money, but the family friend.
Yeah.
And the way the guy said it, he was like, "If they don't pay me back, that's their problem. They have to live with it. Like I didn't need the money. They have to live." It's kind of the same thing.
It's
like,
true.
That's
Your
the-
conscience is clean.
He's clean. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did the right thing,
That's
and
the big
he didn't need the
Keeping
money.
your side of the street clean is the biggest deal
That's big.
I've found in
Yeah.
life. Keep your side of the street clean and fucking don't worry about anything else.
And guys don't cheat. We can't cheat. It's not cheating.
It's not.
It's not cheating.
If it's fucking, it's not cheating. When emotions get involved, then it's cheating.
Exactly. Like when-
Baby, I was fucking her. I love you.
Well, I
when,
fuck her.
when she's hanging out with her work husband, that's cheating.
Yeah.
When I fuck a random groupie, that's not fucking
no.
cheating.
You talking to your boss, male boss, is cheating.
Exactly. I don't know why I said groupie. Like we
I
got
don't know.
groupie.
I was thinking the same thing.
I meant like
Hey,
just some
where they at
Well,
though?
look at, look
Add
at,
a nigga real quick.
groupie. Like okay,
look at Big
bro.
Britches over here. I got groupies. Fucking
Time
asshole.
for us, bro.
Fucking asshole.
Different area codes.
Groupie.
Uh,
I got another one.
yeah.
Why do bitches love those romance novels, thinking they can get Fabio, but in reality, they just end up getting Jeremy, the school janitor?
I
Poor
really hope.
Jeremy.
I really
No,
hope that this is referencing an actual school janitor named Jeremy.
Those Nicholas Sparks novels are like they like ruin relationships.
Who's Nicholas Sparks?
Like
Notebook.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
shit. Like if people talk about everything that ruins relationships, like Tinder, or, online dating, or everybody just wants things right away now. That's not what ruins relationships. What ruins relationships is shitty romance novels that pump women full of this.
But are they really reading these and thinking that's real?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
For sure.
or
How
watching,
dumb are you?
or watching the movies.
How dumb are you?
That's
People
why
are
they
stupid.
be like curving like really good dudes for like that perfect guy they read about that doesn't
Yeah, and
really
then they're
exist.
single at 50 with 7 cats.
Yep.
That's your life.
Fuck them. That's their problem.
I
right?
agree. I'm not. Yeah, I agree.
There's
Fuck them.
There was one good line in Men in Black in the first Men in Black where they're sitting there and they're on the bench and he had just found out
I know
about the
I
aliens.
love
Yeah.
that line. I use that
Yeah,
line.
and he says, well, talking about the aliens, why don't you tell people what's going on? And he's like, people are smart, and he's like, a person is smart,
Yep.
people are stupid.
Yep, people are dumb, panicky,
Dumb,
and dangerous.
and you know it.
Yep. Fuck. That's such a good line.
Yeah, I mean, like, sure,
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, sure, there are women who are smart enough to know that those novels aren't legitimate, but the ones who read them are stupid.
Yeah. Or at least the ones who think that that's reality,
Yeah.
for sure.
But it's all those movies. I mean, think about the only good movie that seems realistic is Love and Basketball. That's a good fucking movie. If you don't like that movie, fuck you. That's what I
That was a good
say.
movie.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I got another one if you don't have one, Dom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do bitches call you over at 1 a.m. and say you can spend the night? And then
Hey,
he's sad about
That's
1
that
a.m.
attention shit. Don't start that, Zig.
Come on. You don't have to whine about where you're going to bury your bone. Typical male.
All right, we'll try it again without Zig's interruption, sir.
Go on.
Why do bitches call you over at 1 a.m. and say you can spend the night? And they know that you want to fuck, but act like they don't want to fuck.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, they have to, because they have to maintain that coyness
Yeah.
to justify the fact that they think they're being a slut.
Or when they do that and they're on their fucking period.
Right.
It's like, bitch,
That's some
Don't play
bullshit.
with
Like you knew.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
To the period tent with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Go bleed somewhere else.
You're putting the whole apartment complex at risk here.
Periods attract bears.
You've got your roommate in a hazmat suit. He's like, come with me.
Come with me. The wolves are coming. The wolves are fucking coming.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, dude.
It's pretty fucking rude. It's pretty fucking rude. It's like, if your friend invites you out for dinner, but then, doesn't want to actually eat. It's
Or
like-
forgets his wallet.
Yeah, or they have you
I
pay.
forgot my
yeah.
wallet.
It's like, come on, it's just common decency. What the fuck is wrong with
That's
you?
one of those situations where it's either we're fucking or I'm fucking because you can't come over like
Yeah,
that.
or you're going to watch me jerk off.
Yeah, I'm gonna jerk
And then
off.
I'm going to leave.
That's the move. That is the move. I'm telling you, if you need that, you need to put that in your repertoire, like the skater with the tricks. Because if she wants to act that bullshit, you just jerk off right in front of. They get upset. They don't even know what's happening.
That's how you end up on hashtag me too.
No. But I'm not saying rapey style. I'm saying like, if fucking, you're having, and she's causing. I guess now it feels rapey.
I was like, what's
I know.
What's
she's,
rapey
and
style
she's not
about
having it,
this?
so you start.
No, I know, but man, now it sounds rapey, and I feel rapey.
I know what you're
I
saying.
got hot.
I've been there.
I got hot about the rapiness. Why'd you say me too? Now I feel hot with the rapiness.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
You
like,
get what I'm saying? Please back me up so I'm not on the fucking news.
She's reciprocating, but just not as far as you want.
It still feels rapey now. It's over.
Just ask her, may I jack off right now?
Nah, because that's fucking
It ruins
lame.
it. That ruins it.
May I touch myself?
I mean, every time I've done it, it was like a girlfriend or whatever, and then I just start laughing. Like, we both start laughing. But that's still rapey, I guess.
I don't think so. I've been in that position, and it depends. I don't know. You can't.
You
It's hard to
can't explain
explain
it.
that
Yeah.
context.
Man, I'm going to have to call my mom and tell her it's all over.
It just turns your world upside down.
Woo! One little comment. It's over.
That's all it
R.I.P.
takes.
That's all it
fucking
takes.
dude.
You're done.
You're done, son.
So to go over that, rehash that. Don't put that in your repertoire.
Yeah, don't put it.
do as we don't do or say.
Yeah, that's a risky maneuver, and you have to be on expert level to do that one.
Weinstein level.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Or that loaded.
All right. Hector Felix asks, why do bitches say they won't settle for less but have 5 different baby daddies, work at Wendy's, and won't give you the time of day?
Because they're not settled.
Yeah, they have yet to
Yeah,
settle.
they're not lying.
Yeah, like how less are you?
Yeah. they're just collecting bodies on the way. That's
God damn. If you can't pull a chick with 5 kids and works at Wendy's, what are you doing?
it. Yeah.
You're failing at life if that's the case.
They're just all in jail. That's all.
I guess so.
Damn.
Why do chicks date guys in jail? You see that? There's an account that I semi-follow. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And she's dating a guy who's in jail for like 10 years. And she's always posting his photos.
How, you're not even dating. Like what?
I don't know.
Pen pals?
Wasn't that one my ex's cousin or something like that that you saw?
Oh, yeah.
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 I knew it was someone that was somehow intertwined.
That's right. Yeah. And posting all the time, like me and my baby, and he's between the glass.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that situation sucks. I would, being in that, but don't post that on the internet. What are you doing?
No, yeah. It's not like he's a soldier in fucking Iraq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These like the pictures where it's half, like somebody. It's not even Photoshop, but it's just half the photo, and they're pretend holding hands.
Yeah.
It's like that, but he's in jail.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same thing.
Free Dante.
Dante.
Racist.
Meanwhile, he's fucking robbed everybody in the neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. Half those like free, whoever shirts or whatever. It's always something horrific.
Yeah.
Like murdered 3 people. Like he shot 3 people. Don't free this dude.
And he stole the gun that he shot them.
Right. Yeah.
He's got multiple fucking
From an
counts.
FBI agent. He stole the guy's car. He shot up the whole neighborhood. They're like, free him.
Caught him with like a bag of meth and crack.
Yo, there's a rapper I saw. It was on an Instagram. It was like, yo, man, I can't wait till this guy gets out. And it was like 2053.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Bobby Shmurda.
The Chicago rapper's like, yeah, I can't wait till my nigga gets home. It's like 2053. I was like, bro.
You're going to have to wait.
2050.
What did he do? Everything?
He shot and killed a cab driver or some shit.
Damn.
Over nothing?
Over nothing.
Yeah, I can't wait till he gets out to shoot somebody else.
Dude said his SoundCloud mixtape was trash.
God damn. 2000. I mean, I can't even think 53 months
We're not even
ahead.
going to be around then, dude.
Yeah, we'll all be dead.
He shot the cab driver because he asked for the aux cord. Put on his mixtape.
Cab driver said no.
I mean, if we're being honest, though, cabs are so shitty.
There's a reason why Uber worked.
I fucking hate cabbies, man.
Me too. They're
so
African
shady.
motherfuckers are just rude.
They're on the phone.
Oh, like the ones from Ethiopia and
Yeah,
shit?
and I thought like there would be some kind of bond.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, they was like, nah,
Get the
nigga.
fuck in the back.
African dudes do not like black people.
I learned that.
Yeah.
Like every time I
Why
come
though?
home drunk,
What's the?
It's because they're light skinned here.
I don't know. I think they feel superior.
you're
somewhere.
not a real nigga.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Well, I think the genetic makeup of African Americans is like 70. Like typically is like 74% African and like 24% white or something like that.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's from obviously from beating cheeks of slaves.
But also, I mean, just in general, there's a mixture of. Just mixing of. There's not a mixture there. There's you're mixing cultures over many generations.
Picturing beating slave cheeks.
Is it clapping?
You'd be a founding father. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, you got to clap slave cheeks.
A founding daddy.
Founding daddy.
What was that meme with the Tarzan clap gorilla cheeks?
Beat cheeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat gorilla cheeks. Dude, that video of the gorilla on reverse cowgirl's cheeks just
Getting after it.
I didn't see this. Fuck, I need
And
have you
looking
seen
back
it?
at
I
it,
haven't seen it.
grinding, looking back, grinding.
It's like it's Kama Sutra esque.
Yeah. And not only the big, male gorilla, he's just got his arms back,
Yeah.
lounging.
And doesn't he have it so like his legs are up and then her legs are like around? It's like a weird position, dude. Like it's crazy.
And he's chilling with those big old fucking forearms, just hanging out, and she's riding. Just getting after it. And they're way smaller, too. The females are way smaller.
Yeah.
And that ass. I mean,
The ass
good
is
Lord.
great.
Getting after it.
I need to fucking Google this.
Yeah, I gotta see this, man.
Yeah, gorilla sex is kind of crazy. The whole thing is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's very human, but then they're just way more powerful and fast.
Yeah. And there's like isn't there a picture of these two gorillas like 69ing
Yeah.
in front of all these kids at a zoo?
And it's so weird because they're lounging when they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's not sexual. He's just like, I don't know. It's just weird. He's just like, oh, I'm going to eat pussy.
Because they know it gets aggressive if they don't fuck.
Yeah, and it's got a smell. I mean, the smell of it. I mean, even the water they go bathe in is shit water. The smell of that gorilla pussy.
I wonder if they have periods. You think female gorillas have periods?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
I think
bust.
most animals do. Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't fucking know. Man.
You know what a dog in heat is? I mean,
Yeah.
Is that they don't bleed though, right?
Yeah,
They do.
Really?
Like if you have
I've
a
never
female
seen it.
dog and she's not, I always get spayed.
Yeah, spayed. Yeah.
And she's not spayed. Yeah, you'll have to put a diaper on.
I
her
guess
once.
It's
Yeah,
gross.
yeah.
I've
Once a
seen it.
month?
I've seen it happen. Yeah.
It's just. I mean, it's no different.
There's
than,
blood everywhere.
That's disgusting.
Everywhere. Like you wake up in the morning if you didn't know it was gonna happen, and there's just blood everywhere.
I guess it's pretty fair to get them spayed and neutered. Like you see dogs that aren't neutered and shit, but like they have all these urges and it's all crazy.
Well, that
like,
and you
dude,
just
yeah.
end up with a fucking wild
Psycho.
dog population like in Mexico. Have you guys ever been down to like Tijuana or
that's where this
Rosarito?
motherfucker's from, dude.
Yeah.
Ziggy's straight out of Ensenada.
Really?
I was down when I was in
I
Rosarito.
thought he straight out of Carlsbad.
he's like he suddenly jumps up. He's got little shakers.
Little maracas.
Dude, dogs in Rosarito. I was up at like 7 a.m, hungover as shit. Didn't get any fucking sleep, so nobody else is around. And it's just dogs roaming the fucking streets like a pack of fucking wolves.
That's in every country.
And they cross in crosswalks. Like I swear to God, they fucking look both ways and cross in crosswalks just like fucking humans.
the culture.
It's culture, man. Even in Afghan, there was wild dogs fucking everywhere. And then one of the bases I had, the dogs, they started taking him out on patrol. He was just a random dog, and he actually saved some dude. So when we were there, we were helping build the base, and when we were there, they sent a military vet over to euthanize all the dogs on the base because it's kind of dangerous, they could have diseases,
Rabies,
and they hid that dog. They hid the dog that took him out. They're like, no, this dog's a fucking hero, and they hid that dog.
Wait, the dog saved someone's life?
Yeah. And
What
a couple
happened?
people, like he would basically alert the patrol that there was something weird. He'd start barking and get all crazy.
That dog's a
they were
hero.
the guys in the base were feeding the dog, of course. Yeah. And then the dog just started going out with them. He would just follow them on the patrol, and then he started barking when.
Did one of them take him home? They should have.
I don't know. I think they ended up getting the vet. I mean, he was pissed. He's some officer dude. He's pissed. Like, don't fucking hide these dogs.
That's not in the army now. You can't just roll up.
yeah. You can't like ship them in a box back home. Put
Hey, man,
holes
I
in
can
it
tell
and
myself
full of
whatever the
food.
fuck I want.
Oh yeah, he got home. He lives happily now.
That's fine.
Up in Ensenada,
Right by the beach.
Escondido, right by the beach.
Didn't they just find out that a bunch of the military dogs were, when they were getting shipped back or whatever, where they were leaving them in crates for like days at a time,
Really?
like
Fuck
not
that.
even attending to them? Yeah.
Fuck that.
Dude, if you fucking beat or do anything to an animal, like you should be dead.
Michael
you really
Vick?
should be dead.
I mean, they put that dude back in the league.
No, I'm talking about
know.
people who like
Yeah.
directly
Do you-
like
do you think-
cut fucking paws or
Whoa,
ears off animals.
crazy.
Michael Vick was shocking them.
Was it him though? I thought
don't
they
know.
could never prove that it was actually
Yeah, I
him.
don't
It was
know.
just his house.
Yeah, he was running the whole operation though.
Yeah.
You should be fucking shot, dude.
Do you think that Michael Vick deserved to be allowed redemption?
Well, it depends. Are you asking from the Christian standpoint?
No, a societal standpoint.
I don't know.
Like
That's a serious philosophical question that we don't even have enough time for.
so, assuming
because
that
that begs the question of, okay, who does and who doesn't deserve redemption, and that's not for me to say. In my opinion, I think if you fucking intentionally harm an animal, you're a pile of shit.
What about cockfighting though?
Huh?
What about cockfighting?
Like penis?
Yeah. What about docking? Two cocks together?
no, cockfighting. That's where you tape razor blades to your dick and you fucking.
Oh my god! Oh, that made me hurt.
there's chicken or whatever where you get hard and walk towards each other to see who bows out first.
What? What gay dude made this game up? Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be fun.
I actually
He's like, no, trust me.
Trust me, this is super fun, bro.
it's probably not real. I saw it in the league, but
Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
That's still funny.
It's probably pretty real. There's probably some dudes that do that.
I think it's all fucked up.
It's all. Yeah, I mean, it's all.
I mean, if you're profiting off of the death of fucking anyone or anything, then it's fucked
but
up.
there's levels to it, though.
I've seen videos.
I mean, I eat meat, so I can't say that fucking,
Right.
I used to work with this dude when I was working in hospitality who lived in Tijuana and would come up every day, and he raised chickens for cockfighting. And
wild.
yeah, and he would like show me videos from the cockfighting rings in Tijuana.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't consider that guy as bad as fucking SeaWorld.
No.
You know what I mean?
When I say animal, I'm like
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about people who like when you see the stories on the internet where they put a fucking puppy in a
Oh,
grocery
yeah. Or just,
bag
like, light
and
'em on
threw it
fire
off
or
a
something.
bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm talking
There-
about.
you saw
Because
that
if
one
you
with
do
the-
that,
yeah.
something is wrong up here to where you shouldn't be a part of normal society.
Whenever somebody is like kills a bunch of people or something like that, they always find out that they were
They abused dogs or something
yeah.
as a kid. Yeah, exactly.
You saw
Or
those
kittens.
guys on Facebook Live? They got sentenced like 25 years each. With the cat, and they put it on the leash, and they tied the leash to the back of the truck, and they drove around slowly until the cat got tired, and couldn't keep walking, and they were laughing the whole time, and then dragged it for 15 minutes dead, laughing. They thought it was hilarious on Facebook.
White.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Yeah, that's some backcountry fucking hillbilly shit, dude. I guarantee it.
What the fuck is going on here?
We're all scum.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you do that and you're laughing, like something is mentally wrong with you to where you should not be a part of normal society. Yeah. You need to be executed. Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the why do bitches.
Yeah, right. This shit got dark real quick.
I started getting uncomfortable.
All right, what do you got next, Tom?
Nishant Deluge says, why do bitches say they love to have a guy like you, but then don't want you because you're a guy like you?
I don't think they really want a guy like you.
They don't. I think they're telling you that because it's a nice way of saying that I like having you around, but I would never fuck you and I never date you.
I don't think it's exactly that. I think
I lived it.
No. What I mean is that you cross off all the boxes of the hypothetical what they think they want in a guy. Like, if you know what I mean, like what society expects, the Monday through Friday 9 to 5 missionary sex relationship.
Yeah.
You know, you're a nice guy.
The vanilla relationship.
Yeah, the vanilla relationship. You got the job. You know, you're nice. You treat people right. You know, you're an upstanding person. But that's not what she really wants. That's what she thinks she wants, and that's why the relationships with the people they actually do want fail, and it's the reason why they don't date the people that they actually think they want.
It's also just boring.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly just a different way of saying you're too nice.
Yeah.
Like you're just too nice.
But they want nice. They just
don't.
No, sorry. I'm not saying that wrong. They think they want nice. Like they say that because they actually believe it. Because they don't want to admit that they enjoy a good light thrashing every once in a while.
But then they end up dating a guitarist who cheats on them with their fucking sister, and they can't figure out why they can't get over it.
Yeah.
But I also think we do this. It's just the language, but we combine nice with taking shit. Like a guy who is nice is known as a guy who takes shit.
But doesn't have to be.
But you can be nice without taking shit.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to get fucking trampled. Like, anybody, like, if you just have a friend that you can just trample over, after a while, you're like, this dude is, I mean, you got to stand up for yourself. Like, that's, not always every second, like, excuse me, don't touch my plate of food.
You can't be combative.
Yeah. But, like, if she's on some bullshit, you're on bullshit. I'm not listening to this. This is bullshit.
If you're the kind of dude who gets stepped on, then just leave. When
they're gonna cheat.
It's the same with women.
No. I mean, like, if you're not the kind of person who, like, because I don't like to fight. I hate. It's so pointless. It's so fucking tedious, and nothing ever gets accomplished when you get in an argument with a girl. It's just a waste of time. So just
makeup sex.
Well, yeah, there's always that. But just tune them out, go somewhere, do something else, and then fucking
jerk off aggressively.
It's just as good, and it's actually probably more effective than arguing back, fighting back, I think. You know what I mean? Like,
on some levels, yeah. But I hear you though. I hear you. I
don't think there's any progress ever to be made with a woman who's angry. Ever.
No, ever. Yeah.
Like that has to be diffused before you're even saying.
It just makes things worse.
Yeah.
Because then they always, even after the fight's done, they always come back. Well, I'm sorry, I was being like that. They never apologize for the crazy shit that they said, that what they said was irrational. It's always for how I was acting. It's never, oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Like, what I was saying didn't make any sense. No, it's that I'm sorry I got angry.
It's always weird when you guys have had a girl apologize rightfully. It's happened a few times, and it's like, you turn like, wait, what?
Yeah, like,
what?
Where
you at?
What is this fly by my window?
What the fuck was that?
Where are the cameras at?
Yeah.
Where's Ashton Kutcher? Is he in the closet?
I was trying to remember his name.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, bro, that show was so fucking funny.
I thought about that the other day. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I'm like, that was good shit.
The best was when he tried to punk E40 and he was not having it. And E40 was walking out of the liquor store with a jug of Carlo Rossi, like a fucking boss. He had like the big brown bag with a jug of Rossellini.
Beautiful.
All right, I got another one. Why do bitches want to break up with you but still be friends? This from O Alec on Instagram.
Man,
I mean, I feel like they do that so maybe they can run back to you when
If
shit
needed?
hits-
Yeah,
if
100%.
needed.
In case of need dick, break glass.
Yeah.
100%.
Which I'm okay with, but
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with that. But you got to keep it on your terms. Like you can't allow them to get it whenever they want.
Yeah.
I'm just at the point now where I'd just rather be civil with everyone as opposed to fucking actively hating or being angry at anyone, dude.
There's no point in holding
Because
it.
it just takes it's so much energy,
But
dude.
but don't in that situation don't drop what you're doing to be with like
No.
If you're out with your boys and she's like oh I want to come over. Nah. Or be like, yeah.
Well, gotta go.
Yeah. Be like, you know what? I'll be back around like 2:00. Just come by my place then. Like, make it on your own
Or
terms.
I'll see.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah.
I'll see what's up.
I'll see what's up. Yeah,
I'll see means I need to see if I can get some new pussy first.
Well, because also if you drop everything, those are the same terms that were agreed upon when you're in your relationship.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
now you're not in the relationship. So the terms have fucking changed,
It's
bitch.
like foreign policy.
Exactly. The terms have changed.
It's
Fucking-
chess, not checkers.
Yeah,
dude.
you're buying a car and the rate goes up, or whatever. No, the interest rate goes up. The terms have changed. New months.
Yeah.
Well, I want 60 months instead of 48 now.
New contract.
New fucking contract. This is not how we roll now.
Yeah, and no more dinners either.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Unless
I think-
she wants to go halves. Then.
I think the biggest. I think it's to just in case, to have you waiting in the wings.
Well, she keeps you. It's like a spider. They try to catch a bunch of flies, and then they just eat
But we
one.
dudes do the same
Well,
shit.
yeah. But it's harder for us though.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
much harder, so we have to. And
Yeah.
We don't have a web. We actually have to go out and hunt some shit down.
Yeah.
And
We gotta spear shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to track it down and
Throw boomerangs at kangaroos.
We got to grab it by the haunches and hump it into submission.
Me too. Or what's that thing that eats flies, but only when they like?
The Venus flytrap?
Yeah, the Venus fly.
plant?
Yeah, it just sits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
And wait?
Catch it,
I don't
bitch.
want to go off on a tangent. How the fuck does that thing eat? How does it?
I don't know.
digest?
I've wondered this since I was like
I
5
wonder-
years old. I'm like, how the fuck does a plant eat anything?
So I'll tell you right now. It has like it oozes a
yeah,
secretion.
it's
that
like acid.
Basically it disintegrates the entire thing inside of it.
Okay, but then how does it take up the nutrients? That's
Because
all.
it's like basically the same way it would take in water.
I don't like
it
this
essentially
thing.
through like
Yeah, it's
osmosis
still weird
or
to
whatever.
me.
Are the
I
teeth
agree.
like sharp?
No, they're not even
No.
teeth. They're just like a separate. It's not even. It's part of the plant that just like shaped like teeth.
It's
and it just closes.
like a trap. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what happens if you put your finger in there?
It's not gonna hurt.
It'll take it off.
yeah. it'll burn
the
it
acid will eat through it.
off. Yeah. I mean,
Like aliens. Just-
Nothing, Dom. Nothing will happen.
I want one.
You can
Could
go buy one at a fucking pet store, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? There's so many things on this planet that if they were the size of a bus, we would be so fucked.
Oh yeah.
Like a Venus flytrap.
Like a Mario Brothers?
Yeah, we'd be so
Yeah.
fucked.
well, judging by the size of the gummy universe, the gummy bear versus the gummy worm, it tells you something terrifying about that.
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. I mean, just imagine if every dog was 400 pounds.
like Clifford.
Yeah, we would be.
That'd be
fucked.
scary.
So scary.
Or what was
it Atreyu?
the King Kong King Kong movie with Jack Black?
Yeah.
Where everything's fucking huge, all the
Huge.
worms and shit. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? All
What
the-
about cats?
Or the
Imagine
centipede?
400-pound cats, dude.
You don't have to. We have them.
No, but I'm saying
called
like if they
tigers.
were everywhere.
Yeah, if they were everywhere.
They
yeah.
are in certain places.
But-
Yeah,
but
India.
You know what he's saying? If they were fucking everywhere. Yeah. Not
You
Like-
in West India?
I think it'd be cool to have to walk down the street though with a sword and a shield.
Yeah, good luck with that. I watched the guy who goes and survives Man versus Wild, Les Stroud.
Les Stroud, yeah. Man
Wa-
versus Wild.
The Man versus Wild is Bear
Bear
Grylls.
Grylls.
That's
Survivor Man.
Survivor Man.
Yeah, and he was in India, and there's like serious concern. You really have to watch
Over
your eyes
tigers?
for tigers. And
They come into the cities.
yeah,
Yeah.
And one of the locals, and they showed this crazy video, but one of the locals gave him a mask, and he's it looks like a scary mask. He's like, wear it on the back of your head, and he's like, I'm not gonna need this. And the guy's like, no, you will need this because they think that you're looking at them, so they won't jump out right away.
They won't pounce on you?
They won't pounce on you because they think you're staring at them. It's like, fuck all that. And then they show this video where pumas are running around the city and just ganking people in the middle of the night. Like, people don't go out in the middle of the night, and a puma pops out of a tree. I mean, snatches this guy like off the ground. They're monsters. They're monsters. They're the monsters that you fucking have nightmares about when you're a little kid that are in the closet. They are monsters.
When I thought
I
Puma,
always-
I thought shoes. I don't even know what Puma. I don't even know what a Puma
It's
is.
like a
I'm
big black cat. They're like
There you go.
400
He's talking
pounds.
about these right here, jumping out the tree, just kicking people.
Giant boots Get the hell out of here.
In the hood, they fall off the telephone wires.
Yeah. I saw boxing gloves off the 8 the other day. They were hanging.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of funny.
But I always thought that those animals like only existed in Africa and shit. Because you grow up in the city, you never really deal with them. There's certain places in the Bay Area though where like in like San Jose in the hills, like they're coming down.
Right. There's jaguar trails that come all the way up from South America into Arizona.
Yeah.
And they migrate up there. What are they doing? Stay home.
Or just go out to like on the coast. What's it called? That wildlife area right there. It's basically it's a reserve essentially. Big Sur.
Oh yeah, Big Sur. Yeah.
Like there's
Totally
there's
isolated.
mountain lions there that are fucking huge.
Well, our flag has a giant grizzly bear on it.
Bear.
And we don't. And there's no grizzly bears.
Well,
here
yeah, we
anymore.
killed them all.
I know, but they used to be on the coast.
Yeah.
Now imagine if they were still here. Shit. You gotta you're walking through San Diego downtown and fucking
Man, and you were afraid of seagulls. Shit, imagine fucking going down to the beach and you're getting chased by a grizzly. Like you're
so
gonna fucking, you
fucked.
got your surfboard, you're gonna paddle out.
I don't think grizzlies can climb trees. I'm sure someone will roast me in the comments.
No, they don't do it well, but I've seen
They
video
can.
footage of like GoPro where a dude's up in a tree and you can see the grizzly like trying to get up.
Because I know black bears and brown they can climb trees.
I don't think grizzlies can easily, but I think
There's nothing you can do because you can't outrun them. You can't outclimb
That's why they
them.
tell you, dude, you fucking play dead, dude.
But they hold you down to eat. You.
Not-
They don't
not-
even kill you. Like a cat kills you first.
Yeah.
Well, then just hope you don't ever encounter one.
Did you not watch the documentary Grizzly Man or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you listen to the audio that's
Yeah.
not on the documentary?
Yes.
No, it was fake. It's fake. No,
No.
it's fake. Yeah, 100%. The audio that's on the internet is completely fake.
sure?
100%.
I've heard the audio.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
100% fake. Even the guys who made it, they said it was fake. The actual audio from that, that was used in that documentary, only one person listened to it in the documentary, and then they destroyed it. And even Werner Herzog said they destroyed all the. Yeah,
Why
'cause
was it that bad?
I mean, it's pretty
Probably,
brutal. Yeah,
yeah.
they explain it in the documentary
It's
what it sounds like.
It's basically like a snuff film.
Yeah, basically. But also, I mean, yeah, 2 people die at the end, but it is the funniest fucking movie I've ever seen in my time. If you haven't seen
He's a
Grizzly
weird
Man,
dude.
He's a weirdo.
So gay.
So gay.
So gay.
This guy's fighting off the gay. He's got this weirdo fucking girlfriend. They're living up in the middle of nowhere. He's talking to foxes. What he's called Scout. Bring my hat back.
Yeah. No,
The weirdest
bring
thing.
dick is what you're really saying.
He's hiding up there from the wieners he wants to suck back in the city.
The problem there's so many dicks around. He has no idea what to do with it.
He has no idea. He has to run off into the hills and hide from wiener.
They both got eaten, right?
They both got eaten, yeah.
And they actually had audio of it.
Yeah, they had audio of it. Yes.
Man, it's too
Yeah.
bad it wasn't on camera.
There's a very morbid curiosity of mine
And
that wants to do that.
the guy that the pilot flew over to pick them up,
Yeah.
and he saw basically it happening, but he couldn't land. So then he turns around and gets to help. They come back, and the bear is still there, and they have to shoot the bear. And the
Yeah.
guy is explaining. He's like, "I've seen bears," and he's like, "This is the scariest bear I've ever seen. It was sick. It looked very angry. And they had to kill it right on the spot, and they got body parts out of it. Like it was for sure the bear."
So the
Horrifying.
bear killed them and actually started to eat them?
Oh yeah, ate him alive.
Waste not, want not.
Damn! That is, I can't think. I mean, there's got to be worse ways to go, but that fucking has got to be up there.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
At least
Like-
a tiger gets you by the jugular and fucking
Yeah,
kills you.
imagine
Yeah.
like a bear eviscerating you and just starts to eat your fucking entrails and you're still cognizant.
They eat you gut first.
Dude, fuck
goodness.
off.
Yeah, they eat you gut first because
Fuck
that's where all the goodies are.
off.
All that doo doo, baby. I like that doo doo
What
taste.
is doo-doo?
They like that doo doo paste.
Oh my gosh.
What's it called? Eating second harvest.
Oh yeah, when you eat out of shit.
when you eat the food out of the bear shit.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking harvest.
Yo, so is it a myth that there's buffalo at Camp Pendleton?
I don't know. That place is so big. I have no
Dude,
idea.
Wait, I've
always
never
wondered
heard
that.
that.
There's no buffalo in this area.
Catalina.
I mean, unless they bring them there for.
How the fuck do you know? Do you
Yeah,
research buffalo?
Okay.
I mean, it's a military base.
Hold
I'm
on.
not.
Unless they bring them there specifically for like food, like for actually like producing food out of them. Like the buffalo are not naturally here in California. Not a chance.
They may have been at some point.
What? I can't wait to see these comments.
No,
I can't
they
wait.
absolutely.
Someone will
were
be
not.
an anthropologist and a fucking.
They're a plains animal. There's no chance in hell that they were in California.
You don't know that. I don't know that.
Fucking shut up.
They're on Catalina, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, they brought them there.
Probably, but
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't know for a fact because I didn't research the fucking migratory
I'm telling you-
patterns
I'm
of the
telling
fucking
you-
ancient buffalo.
I'm telling you right now.
You don't know.
I'm telling you right now. I do know.
You don't know for a fact.
They're a Great Plains animal.
I know. Fuck, I have that knowledge too. I'm using the term no. You don't know.
Yes, I know.
No.
Yes, I know.
Horse shit.
Shut up, Alex.
We know based on
On what?
Who's we?
On what?
Who's we?
we
research.
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
We know through what Native Americans were eating and what they were hunting at the time. Things
And
like
there
that.
were Native Americans here in California.
Yeah, and guess what they were eating? Whales.
And other things.
Not buffalo.
I'm
Just
saying
whales.
you don't know that.
Alex, don't talk to me and my son ever again.
I do know that.
Please, someone in the comments explain how far west buffalo actually traveled at some point.
I heard they're at Pendleton, man. They always told us, like, hey, man.
I'd never heard that, though. That's
the
interesting.
second largest base in the world, isn't
Yeah.
it? Camp Pendleton?
It goes
I don't know if
like,
that's like a-
east a long ways.
It takes like 30 minutes just to get into like shit in the base.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
you get in through the gate or whatever, and then it takes like probably another 15 to 30 minutes.
Where'd you
to
hear
get-
that?
Just being in the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
and
there's-
fucking,
I just find it funny because I've known a lot of dudes in the military. I've never heard that.
I don't know if that's like a Marine myth or is that because I remember we're doing like fucking night ops or whatever. Like, yo, man, if you see a buffalo, just fucking run. I don't know if they're just trying to scare us or if that was like a real thing, but I've always wondered if there's.
I wouldn't fuck with a buffalo, that's for
Dude,
sure.
fuck.
They're so big. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen them? They're so big and they're so fucking scary.
They're so
looking.
tasty though.
So
They are.
imagine knowing that, like hearing that, and then like going out there, like fucking just having like a fucking moonbeam and like that's it, and a fucking map, and it's fucking dark as shit, and it's supposedly
That's it.
buffalo.
You ever see the white buffalo with
No.
Clint Eastwood? That's a good one.
I haven't seen that either.
The great white buffalo.
Yeah,
The great one.
that's a good one.
I need to see that. I need to catch up on a lot of movies.
Me too.
I think we need to end this fucking show because
Yeah.
we're talking about buffalo. Unless there's a question you want to end on.
Nah, that was it.
We good?
And if you got a comment about buffalo, don't at me.
The shit out of
You
Alex.
know that's all they're gonna fucking do now, of course.
Someone's gonna find some information like Pangea.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Yeah.
Technically, when the Pontons were all
I
together.
hope they do. Thanks.
well, actually.
Come here. We got to get ready to drop the E, bud. All right. Well, gentlemen,
Yep.
it was a good show.
Yep.
was.
Appreciate all the support on all platforms. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your mom,
Yeah,
tell your
comment
kids.
comment on iTunes for sure if you're listening on iTunes.
Yeah, that'd be much appreciated. I know it's
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of work, and we can't get on Spotify. I've tried so many
Yeah,
times.
don't at me at Spotify.
Yeah. Ask Spotify what's up with the Taste Gentlemen in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Ask them. Let's start a hashtag.
All right. Ziggs, you ready? Good job, buddy. Got him.